Hey everyone, welcome to the House of Fins. My name is Danny and I'm going to walk you through some of the really cool butterfly fish that we have in stock today. Alrighty, first up we have the Mesolys butterfly. This is a really rare species, one you're not going to see too often. As you can already tell, he's a bit shy and reclusive, so he's going to want to be in fish tanks with a ton of rock work to make him feel nice and comfy. Definitely not reef safe. He's for sure going to pick at coral and feather dusters and stuff like that, so you're going to want to keep him fish only. But with a bunch of rock work, he'll make a really awesome addition. You know, when you do get to see him, you get to see that really striking pattern and really awesome colors. And other than that, just a really neat fish that you're not going to see very often. Alrighty, next up we have the Australian Copperband butterfly, an absolute staple in the hobby. One of my favorite butterfly fish species, absolutely beautiful. As you can see, it gets the name Copperband butterfly because of those bright orange coppery colored bands going down his body. You know, very peaceful fish, somewhat reclusive when he first gets added into the tank, but the longer he's in, the more out and about he'll be. One of the more reef safe butterfly fish species as well. There's no guarantee that they won't pick on coral, but if you're ever going to take a gamble on a butterfly fish in a reef tank, this would be one of the ones to try out for sure. Gonna leave most inverts alone and stuff like that as well. Not gonna mess with other fish for the most part. Definitely a one butterfly fish per tank species though. But other than that, absolutely stunning and one of the best options that you have. Alrighty, next up we have the Tinkeri and Burgess hybrid butterfly. This is really awesome. This is a naturally occurring hybrid between a Tinkeri butterfly and a Burgess butterfly. Really awesome species of butterfly. Well, the two species. This one specimen in particular is really cool because he's got a mix of the two different patterns. You see he's got the gold in the face and really striking black patterns as well. He's a bit shy at the moment, but for the most part, this particular specimen and other specimens like him are usually out and about. They're not the most shy, so they're really good candidates for reef tanks and fish-only tanks alike. We've noticed that they don't really pick at corals for the most part. It's still something to be cautious of. We'll show you B-roll of one that we have in our main display tank. But like I said, for the most part, they're usually out and about, not as reclusive. And also, since they're a deep water species, they're going to be fairly hardy as well. You know, which is really good. They're almost instantly eating small shrimp and plankton and stuff like that, which is really cool. And just a really neat species. The fact that he's a hybrid is really interesting and something that you're not going to see every day. So as you can see right here, we have the hybrid Tinkeri Burgess butterfly in one of our large reef tanks. This is a mixed reef tank. As you can see, he's picking away at things within this acro colony. We like to keep these guys in tanks like this because they absolutely destroy and hammer Aiptasia and Mohano, and there aren't too many things that do that while leaving other coral alone. So we just kind of want to demonstrate the fact that these really awesome, beautiful butterfly fish even serve a practical purpose in mixed reef tanks. Last but certainly not least, we have the Tankeri butterfly. We showed you the hybrid before. This is the actual one of the species, the Tankeri. As you can see, they have that matching gold patterning on their face and basically the same color on the body as well. This is a really awesome species, one that you're not going to see very often at all. It's a deep water butterfly fish, so they're going to tolerate. They're going to be very forgiving for the most part. You know, as you can see, this guy's pretty shy. The more rock work, the merrier for him. You know, but like I said, fairly resilient for the most part. They're, you know, going to be very tolerant in most water conditions. You know, eat almost instantly the second they get added into the tank. The only caveat with them is they're going to be a bit more reclusive. But rock work and stuff like that being in the tank is going to, you know, make them feel more comfortable and in turn bring them out and about more frequently as the years go on that you have them for. But a really cool fish, one like I said that you're not going to see very often, and just a really awesome and beautiful species. Alright everyone, thank you for tuning in for this week's video. Be sure to leave a like as well as following us on all of our social media platforms, being Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We'll see you next week.